Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the Sri Lanka Basketball League 2025 live stream through Pure TV and Pure Sports. You are joining us at the Royal Sports Complex, and we are here with Game 1. We are Sri Lanka Army Sports Club taking on Sri Lanka Air Force Sports Club. So as we just tuned in, we are into the third quarter of the game. At halftime, Sri Lanka Army leads Sri Lanka Air Force 38 points to 21 points. And that's Pawan Gamage drawing the charge. He has been all around the court during the first half. Moving. And that's Aloka drawing the foul for Sri Lanka Army. And he'll shoot 2. So once again, you're joining in at the Royal Sports Complex. This is the Sri Lanka Basketball League 2025. The road to the Sabah qualifiers to be held in India in April. We have 6 clubs taking part in this edition, and the winner being selected to represent the Sabah Club Championship in Chennai, India next month. So this is game 1. Sri Lanka Army has been dominating, and yet again, fast break points for Sri Lanka Army. Isuru scoring for Sri Lanka Army, scores 42 to 21. We are joining in the third quarter of the game. Wayward pass and another turnover committed by Sri Lanka Air Force. That has been the norm in this game for them. They have committed over 10 turnovers so far in this game, from which Sri Lanka Army has converted points. So this is Pawan once again, the playmaker for Sri Lanka Army. Passes to Akshita. Long range doesn't go in, and now this is Wenito for Air Force. Draws the foul, gets the mid-ranger, and 1 for Sri Lanka Air Force. Scores 42 to 23 now. This is the quarter Sri Lanka Air Force will need to get their act together. Their offense has not been clicking. The Army lads have been pulling out those offensive rebounds, and they have not been good in defense. And yet another violation, and they give away the ball. So as I speak, once again, Sri Lanka Air Force needs to get their act together in this quarter, or else it's going to be an uphill task for them with a 19-point deficit in the third quarter as of now. So this is once again Army trying to penetrate through and commits a turnover. So once again, Jonathan now with the ball. Passes is out for the 3. No good. Rebound. Draws the foul. The pace with These Army lads have been playing has been next level all game. They have looked to push the ball, and that has opened up a lot of spaces for them to score. Most of these forces, of course, they play right throughout the year, so their fitness level should be at a higher level compared to other club teams who have not taken part in a club league for some time now. So this will be a testing league for most of the open clubs compared to the Forces teams. 6 clubs, 1 winner with the chance to go to the Sabah Club Championship. So this is Benito from deep. It's not at his best. Used to be a sharp shooter, but we haven't seen his best as at yet today. And that's another long range taken by Harshana. Cannot convert. Rebound. Sri Lanka Air Force tries to push through. Fast break points. Scores. That's Yeshua Amarasinghe with the points for Air Force. And yet another offensive board for the lads from Army, but cannot convert. And that has been the case all day. Pawan Gamage once again for Army from deep. That's his 4th 3-pointer for the day. So the lads from Air Force are not learning from their mistakes. Turning the ball away. Ball back with the lads from Army. They lead 46-25. So this is our local. The Army now with Akshita. Pass underneath. Cannot convert. Ball goes to Air Force. So yet again the lead has extended to 19 points once again. In fact 21 points now. So this third quarter also seems going the way for Sri Lanka Army. Open shot and makes it. And finally a long range shot converted by Hussain for Sri Lanka Air Force. Now they need some stops, which they do. Fast break, good pass. Lot of contact but no foul called. Yet Benito converts the layup. And a quick 5 points for the Air Force boys. And turnover ball. So a few mistakes back to back from the Army lads. Opens up some space for Air Force now to cut this lead down to 14, perhaps 13. Momentum shift. Could be this. Yes. That's Praveen once again driving through the middle lane and scores. Now this is Janit. Makes a good pass. Draws the foul. Makes the basket. And one. This has been the case for Sri Lanka Air Force. They have not been able to contend the bigs who have been dominating the boards right throughout the game so far. And yet again, Opportunity for a three-point play. Cannot convert. A lane violation, and Sri Lanka Army will shoot another free throw. But again, Aloka cannot convert the three-point play. Ball back with Praveen. Pass it to Hashain. Now Hashain working on one-on-one. No. Gives it back to Praveen. And this is Joshua. Did all the good work but turns it over. And fast break points once again for Sri Lanka Army. The two brothers clicking on that point. Pawan to his brother Janit. What a combination that has been. Mid-ranger doesn't fall. Sastra trying to get the rebound, but he couldn't. Now the ball back with Army. Yet again a brilliant no-look dime. And Army once again extends that lead, just as you thought Air Force would create some roads. Lead back again to 20 points. Yet again a sloppy pass, and Sri Lanka Air Force turns over the ball. And here comes the changes for them now. Just as he came in, was an offensive foul committed by the Sri Lanka Army lad there. That was Prince Raj with the number 34 jersey. This is Dinushan. He cannot convert. Get the rebound back. And Sastra is there to clean up. Army turns over the ball. Back with Sri Lanka Air Force. Now Sastra working on the post. Tries the baby hook. Cannot convert. Pawan with the rebound. Advancing. Both teams committing a couple of turnovers the last 2 to 3 minutes. I don't understand why you need to pass there. He had an open shot and he decides to pass. But fortunately, last touch by Army. They have 6 seconds to go and then still commits a turnover. This is Janit taking it all the way. A brilliant pass. And Upul with the basket. Taranga, the head coach for Sri Lanka Army, doing a good job, utilizing the bench right now with a commandable lead with 54 seconds left in the third quarter. They look really comfortable and looks like a team who will dominate in this league. Premukha converts the first free throw. He makes both. Lead extended now to 25. 59 to 34. Premukha commits the foul. Venita draws the foul. And this is Praveen for Air Force. And that's Dinushan now committing the offensive foul. With 31 seconds left, Army will look to score soon. Or yet they decide to use the clock. They commit a turnover. So the last position, Air Force could hold it for the last position for the 20 seconds left. Let's see if they can finish this strong. Just like that, with 6 seconds left, they commit another turnover. And Army looking to advance. Ball goes to the corner. Janit with the shot, cannot convert. And just like that, Army leads by 25 at the end of the third quarter. 59 to 34 points. They have dominated all three quarters. Sri Lanka Air Force have lacked the energy. They have not been able to get those rebounds. The boys from Army have dominated the rebounds. They have shot really well from deep. And they have tried to push the ball at all possible times and scored fast break points. Looks a really solid team. So till we get to the next quarter, a few details about this league. This is the Sri Lanka Basketball League 2025, organized for the first time by the Mercantile Basketball Association in collaboration with the Sri Lanka Basketball Federation. The official broadcasting partner being Pure Sport.
Ball goes to the corner. Janit with the shot, cannot convert.
The boys from Army and Sri Lanka Air Force. Later on, we'll witness another game between the boys from Police and the Colombo Bulls. And we have two more teams who will be playing tomorrow. And that's the strong Colombo Basketball Club and the David Peary Sports Club, who also looks a very promising young team. So coming into this league, most of these teams have not taken part in a league tournament for at least 3 years. So this league will definitely test them. And on paper, the Colombo Basketball Club looks the strongest. So we are out to see a brilliant set of games for the next 10 days. So tune into Pure Sports, Pure TV for the next 10 days for some exciting basketball action. And the winner of this league will qualify for the South Asian Basketball Club Championship to be held in Chennai, India in April. So this is a great opportunity for these teams to showcase their talents and win a spot for the first time in history in a South Asian Club Championship. So all good things happening in basketball this 10 days. So we request you to come into the Royal Indoor Sports Complex, purchase a ticket, which is definitely going to help basketball. Bring in numbers, come and witness the action. Support these players, which will help elevate this game, which needs your support. And by the way, kids below the age of 12 will walk in free to watch these games. So bring in your kids, come with your families to Royal Sports Complex. Games happening daily from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. 2 games a day. So you can get all these details on our socials through the Pure Sports channel, Sri Lanka Basketball Federation channel, as well as the Mercantile Services channels, Facebook, Instagram pages. Log into these, share these details among your communities so that we'll get more fans to come and watch these games at the venue as well as through our live streams. So we just began fourth quarter action, and when it was goes for Sri Lanka Air Force, 59-36. Meanwhile, you can comment, type in all your feedback, ideas on our socials so that we can improve our level of competition, which we're trying to do for the game through the Mercantile Services as well as the Sri Lanka Basketball Federation. So all this is possible with you fans coming in to watch these games, tuning in to your televisions, your live streams, engage in these games, motivate these players, the coaches. It will definitely support the game. Meanwhile, Sri Lanka Army keeps dominating all ends of the court on both sides. Offense to defense, they have been brilliant today. With a commanding lead, Coach Taranga is now utilizing his bench players, which is really good to see, as all these players get good exposure before they come to the knockout stage. So as I said, our next game today will be between the Sri Lanka Police and the Colombo Bulls. And we have 2 games tomorrow. Being a Saturday, we invite all of you to come into the Royal Sports Complex. Purchase a ticket at the gate, which supports basketball. Come with numbers, come in numbers and watch these games. Share the content on our socials so that more fans will get engaged in this game. Support the game of basketball, and that's what we want from you fans. This is the Sri Lanka Basketball League happening for the first time and we believe this initiative would take this forward, like we'll go forward and continue every year with more participation. Next year, with 6 teams this year, we expect more participation next year. So a lot of promise here for the youngsters who are leaving school. Get to one of these clubs to try and showcase your talents. Basketball needs you. Sri Lanka Air Force is coached by a very experienced senior coach, Mr. Supun Vimal. He was part of Maldives basketball for a long time. He's back in Sri Lanka now, helping the kids. He's the current coach of another college, his alma mater. And now he's also the coach of Sri Lanka Air Force team. So it's good to see all the senior coaches as well as young and upcoming coaches coming forward. To take part in this Sri Lanka Basketball League. So 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the fourth and final quarter. Sri Lanka Army dominating.
Both court action. And when it was
yet again another turnover committed by Air Force, and here comes Army moving that ball really well. Turnover ball. Air Force with the drive, the miss. Sastra is there to clean up. He's been a positive factor for Air Force. Young, promising, big for the Team Air Force. Has a great future. He needs to keep playing hard, working hard on his shot. Haven't seen him taking an outside shot yet. So definitely things to develop for these boys. And Hussain converts a layup. This being a league of 6 teams, the top 4 qualifying for the knockouts. Air Force should look to cut this lead down. So there could be situations where it would all come into points. So even though the game is out of reach for them, they should look to finish strong. And now they apply a full court press. Looking to score some quick points, and yes, they are able to get the ball, but once again, it has been a day like that of turnovers for the Air Force boys. And just like that, once again, Army scoring under the rim. Their bigs being able to convert all those shots. Once again, their bigs running the flow, converting easy baskets. The defense is sleeping just like that for Air Force. No energy from the Air Force boys right now. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Another open look, cannot convert. Ball goes to Air Force. A nifty move, but cannot convert. A bit of a scramble, and the ball back with Air Force. So we are into the last minute of the game. Have comfortably grabbed this game, and they look to go with a win to start the Sri Lanka Basketball League. And with 3 seconds left on the clock, very unfortunate to see a player going down. Looks like Dinushan from Air Force. Seems to be holding on to his ankle. That's very unfortunate. Hope he recovers and that's not serious. And, ovation from the crowd as well. Four to 51, Sri Lanka Army taking away this game. And that's the final whistle. Sri Lanka Army winning this 74 to 51. To start with a win. So really positive sign. The Sri Lanka Basketball League started today. Will continue till the 15th of March. We are live streaming this game through Pure TV and Pure Sports at the Royal Indo Sports Complex. So don't go away. We'll be seeing you at 8 p.m. when Sri Lanka Police takes on. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuning in to PO TV, PO Sports. We are live from Royal Indo Sports Complex. We're just about to start the second game of the Sri Lanka Basketball League. We are going to see some action between the Sri Lanka Police and the Colombo Bulls. So both teams having some strong presence, former national players. The veteran Mithila Abesekura donning that jersey for the first time for Sri Lanka Police. And they have Samir Senarat, who has been playing for Blues right throughout. And for the Colombo Bulls, we have the star national Praneeth. We have Jared Fernando, we have Dasun Ranasundara, Chenuri Alvis, and also Sri Lanka national player Shian Udyanga. We have a very experienced officiating crew as well for today's game in Ravi Dodangoda, Ajit Kumara, and Susil Dias. And here we go after the tip-off. Bulls controls the ball. Praneeth looking to penetrate. Call for travel. So the first turnover committed just like that. And this is Migar Samir Senrat. Cannot convert the mid-range. Bulls looking to advance the ball, which they have been doing. And Praneeth looks him sublime touch. Converts from deep for the early lead for Bulls. So that is Chenura from deep. Back-to-back threes for the Bulls. This is how they will play all night. They look to advance the ball and then kick those passes for open shots. The defense was sleeping at that occasion. And Police starts. They're on board through their skipper Venujan, and immediately Praneeth advances the ball, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. Praneeth splits the free throws. Bulls with the lead, early lead of 7 points to 2. And this is Samir now playing. Gets it under to Mithila. And that's Mithila for you. He may be a veteran now, but he's still strong under that rim. And for Bulls, they don't have that rim presence, which will be somewhat a challenge for them to keep the big Mithila out. And immediately the mid-range. Police cuts the lead back to 1-7-6. An illegal. In fact, it's a foul. Looking to cut through the screen, Venujan commits a foul. Now Pranit controlling the game. Looks to advance the ball. Kicks it out to Jared. No hesitation. Takes the shot. Air ball. Mithila with the rebound. That's turnover number 3 for the Bulls. Once again playing under with Mithila. In and out. Last touch by the Bulls. Ball with Police. Good hustle there. By Krishan. The Bulls have been taking all long shots, converting 2 of them. Krishan takes it all the way in, draws the foul. Dasun commits the first foul. And immediately a change. So Tarindu Sankalpa checks in for the Bulls. Dasun Ranasundara sits. Krishan misses the first. Makes the second, ties the game 7 each. We are at the 6-minute mark in the first quarter. This is the Sri Lanka Basketball League. Game 2 happening here at the Royal Indo. Another turnover committed by the Bulls. That's their 4th turnover. And Police with the numbers. Makes Bulls pay for that mistake. And they now take their first lead of the game. 9 points to 7, they lead. Pranit coming off the screen, going for the long shot. Cannot convert. Chandra trying to get it back, and it goes to Tarindu. And here's Jared playing in. Udyanga cuts in, cannot make the basket. Another long shot and another miss. So the Bulls looking for those outside shots. No hesitation, they keep shooting. Brilliant pass by Pranit. Tarindu could hold it on. And here's Udyanga. Passes down to Chenura. And that's another miss. It's a couple of rash positions for the Bulls. And Police looks now to capitalize. And just like that, they draw another foul to Krishan. Krishan is an experienced lad, has been playing for the Police for a long time. Good solid player. Chenura open again. Another miss. Samira now controlling. Back to Krishan, mid-ranger. Cannot make it. Pranit with the rebound, advances the ball. Bulls has the numbers. Some solid defense by Samira. Ball stays with Bulls. Pranit once again takes it all the way in but cannot convert. And now Venujan looking to break, blocked by Udayanga. Running down defense, prevents the basket. Ball stays with Police. So 7 points to 9, Police leading this game. We are at the 4-minute mark in the first quarter. So now playing through Mithila, set up screen. Samira with the ball. Looking for a pass inside. Intercepted. Still the ball stays with Police. Mithila with the wayward shot as the shot clock expires. So that's the second turnover the Police has committed. Bulls with 4 turnovers. So both teams after that quick start looks very scrappy. Haven't scored for the last 2 minutes. This is Jared. Kicking it back to Chenura. Passes inside. Some rash passes, and that's with Jared. He cannot convert. Bulls with the offensive rebounds. Quick ball movement. Tarindo cannot convert, but he draws the foul and he'll make 2 free throws. We see some changes for the Bulls. Chenura sits. And Dimitri Grabe is in for the Bulls, and Venujan is in for Police. So talking about these players, most of them have not played competitive club basketball for quite some time now. Some of these players have taken part in Mercantile leagues. So unless they have had good conditioning, they will feel and they will need that time to adjust to these games, especially playing indoors. It's always a challenge with very limited arenas in Sri Lanka for basketball. Most of these players are practicing. They train in outdoors. So adjusting indoors is always a challenge. And once again a miss. This is Udayanga missing the layup. Cannot convert the pass from Pranit. And now we see Disura Disanayaka. Couple of physical plays. Police cannot convert. Bulls with a fast break. And Dimitri converts. So 11 points to 9. Bulls leads. A very good pass there, but and that's Dimitri Fayu. He's very good in that mid-range. It's just automatic when he starts shooting in that mid-range. So this is Disura, a very young promising player who was brilliant for Allianz during the Mercantile tournament. He was the MVP for that team in the C division. Police team would love to have him here right now playing for them. Almost a turnover, but Police gets the ball back. So 13 points to 9, Bulls leading. We are into the 1.5 minute mark now in the first quarter. And immediately Disura draws that foul from Praneeth. Praneeth trying to be too aggressive and too much body contact on that occasion. And this is Krishan with the brilliant fake. Takes it all the way and cuts the lead down to 2 now. So the scores looks really close. However, both teams have been really scrappy in this first quarter. As the quarter is coming to the end with 1 minute left, they are surely out to up their level of playing in the next 3 quarters. These are testing times, and just like that, Praneeth hits another one from deep. That's his second one from the 3-point line. So he looks solid, has been scoring. He has 8 points now out of the 16 which the Bulls have scored. And immediately Krishan once again converts that mid-range. And Bulls commits a turnover. So we are not seeing 2 of the players in the Bulls bench today. Bulls is one of the 2 teams which has recruited a foreign national, Tony Townsend, who played last time for the Bulls. I believe he's yet to arrive in the country. And we also see Keshava Pereira not available today in the roster. So look forward to seeing both of those 2 players joining the team as the tournament progresses. So the more we see these players, the best players, the more we see them in the competition, it's definitely going to up the standard of these games for sure.
Couple of physical plays. This is Krishan with the brilliant fake.
So at the first quarter break, Bulls has a marginal lead of 5 points. They lead 18 points to 13, with Praneeth leading them with 8 points. And we have seen Charmer for Police has been doing bulk of the scoring. Mithila has been good with the boards, using all his experience and size. So both teams now will look to improve their standard of play in this second quarter, which we all expect. So if you have just tuned in, you're tuning into Pure Sports, Pure TV, live streaming this game, the Sri Lanka Basketball League happening for the first time. This is day 1 and we are here with the game between Sri Lanka Police and the Colombo Bulls. Earlier we had game 1 where Sri Lanka Army dominated and won that game against Sri Lanka Air Force to open the board, getting their first points. The Sri Lanka Basketball League happening from today to the 15th of March, where the finals will take place. We are expecting to see a competitive level of participation by these teams. 19 games to witness. So we invite all the fans, all the basketball loving public, to come in with your kids, come in with your families, come and support these players. They need you. We need these fans to come in to elevate the level of basketball. The more fan engagement, the more the basketball will win. So all you basketball loving public, once again we invite you to come and watch these games daily from 6 p.m. 2 games played on a day. So once again, Praneeth trying to advance, and it's a turnover. So we're seeing the boys from police gradually getting aggressive now, looking to take it to the basket, looking for those shots, crashing those offensive boards. Yeah, yet to see the Bulls players clicking as a team. Been a lot of turnovers committed by them. So we are in the second quarter now. Praneeth's shot was blocked. And this is Disura to Krishan to Samira. Good ball movement. Cannot convert. Praneeth elevating there for the rebound. Taking it all the way and finishing. And he's not happy. She says to the official that there was enough contact. Now Chenura commits the foul. So another close game here. Game 2 of the Sri Lanka Basketball League. Colombo Bulls leads 20 points to 16. Samira now for police on the line with 2 free throws. Air balls the first one. Still the early jitters of taking part in a league club league after a prolonged period. So all these players will need to adjust. So let's expect that we see some good solid play. And Praneeth taking it all the way right to the rim, drawing 3 defenders. The brilliant pass under to Dasun for the finish. So Bulls once again extend their lead to 6 now. Looking to push the ball. Quick pass outside. Cross pass to Praneeth by Udayanga. Praneeth goes for the 3, misses. Udayanga with the rebound. This is Chenura now. The hard foul there committed by Krishan. So Chenura, will he go to the line? So the officials deemed that was not in an act of shooting, and neither they are in the penalty, so they'll take the ball outside. So Udayanga gets the ball, fakes, goes under. The police defense was sleeping. And we see Rajita Hettiarach now checked in for police. And ball goes down to Mithila. Immediately uses his size. Dimitri coming from the blind side, but still commits the foul. So the head coach for Bulls is Duke Rajapaksa, former national captain, national player. Played for the Colombo Bulls for a very long time, 6-time champion with the Colombo Bulls. And it's good to see a veteran, an experienced former player taking the reins. And now supporting these young players. And once again, Chenura looking for an outside shot. Still doesn't convert. Hasn't been a good shooting night for Chenura. Usually a very reliable 3-point shooter. But hasn't worked for him. And now Dimitri advancing. And once again goes to him. In and out again. And that's Isuru Virakodi, the 20-year-old, I would say a rookie, because this is his first club season. So the rookie Isuru now goes to the line with that rebound. A product of DSN Anayaka College, a champion school basketball player. And very nice to see these youngsters getting these opportunities now to play in a competitive league game. And just as I said about Isuru, we see another youngster checking for police. That's Yuganan, former Royalist, and a very talented big. And immediately gets the ball, cannot convert. He represented Sampath Bank in the Mercantile League. So gradually now we see Bulls getting into a rhythm, getting their defense act together and also moving that ball. Quick break. Now Anushka immediately goes for the long one, cannot convert. They come back again on defense. Now Samira now controlling the ball. They go back to Mithila. They have been doing that. Mithila look out of sorts from mid-range. And this is once again a very good pass, but Udayanga cannot convert. So we see basket after basket, these players missing easy shots, which they should convert. There's no excuse for missing under the basket of that caliber. A very scrappy play once again, and ball comes out with Bulls. Isuru with the rebound, goes wide to Anushka. Now Chenura. He's 1 from 8 from that range and was reluctant to go for that shot. And we heard Coach Duke from the sidelines urging him to make shots, go for the shots, which should be the case. Shooters keep shooting, they don't stop shooting. So he's having a rough night, but he should keep shooting. And now on the other end, Yuganan, with some physical play, draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. So timeout police at the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. Bulls with a 9-point lead now, opening out a bit. We have seen some good play from them. So they're talking out the strategies during this timeout. And just like that, joining me is Kanishka Vishwanath, very fondly known as Kukkuna by the entire basketball community, a former player of Bulls and also Blues Basketball Club, and currently a coach, trainer, a mentor, and is also the president for the Siranayaka College basketball. So it's very nice to have him here today at the game. So would like to ask a few questions from him and see what does he think about this Sri Lanka Basketball League. ඔව් කනිෂ්ක ඇත්තටම හරි සතුටුයි ඔබ වැනි ජ්‍යෙෂ්ඨ ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් අද මේ වගේ තරගයක් නැරඹීමට පැමිණීම ගැන. ඉතින් ඔබ මොකද හිතන්නේ මේ වගේ ක්ලබ් ටූර්නමන්ට් එකක් ඕගනයිස් කිරීම සම්බන්ධයෙන් සෑහෙන කාලයකට පස්සේ අපි මේක දකින්නේ?
ඔව් මපස් සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාව. ඇත්තටම සතුටුයි මේ වගේ මැච් එක බලන්න මුලින්ම එන්න ලැබිච්ච එක ගැන. මේ මොකද අපි ක්ලබ් ටූර්නමන්ට් එකක් දකින්නේ අවුරුදු 3කට විතර පස්සේ ක්ලබ් ටූර්නමන්ට් එකක් දකින්නේ කම්පිටිටිව් ලෙවල් එකේ. ඉතින් හොඳ මැචස් කීපයක් ඉස්සරහින් බලන්නත් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා සහ ගොඩක් සතුටුයි මේ වගේ තරුණ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට අවස්ථාවක් දෙන එක මේ වගේ ටූර්නමන්ට් එකක් ඕගනයිස් කරලා. ඉතින් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා හොඳ එක්සයිටිං මැචස් කීපයක් බලන්න මේ ඉදිරි දවස් කීපය තුළ.
ඔව් කනිෂ්ක අනිත් එක කනිෂ්ක දානන් හිටියද මේ ක්ලබ් ලීග් එක ඕගනයිස් කරන්නේ Mercantile Basketball Association එක කියලා. මේක ෆස්ට් ටයිම් තමයි Mercantile Association එක ක්ලබ් ටූර්නමන්ට් එකක් ඕගනයිස් කිරීමට ඉදිරියට පැමිණලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒක ගැන ඔබ මොකද හිතන්නේ?
ඇත්තටම කිව්වොත් Mercantile Association එකෙන් දැන් ඕගනයිස් කරන ටූර්නමන්ට්ස් වල අපි මීට කලින් අවුරුදු වල ගත්තොත් එහෙම දිගින් දිගටම අවුරුද්දෙන් අවුරුද්ද ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ් එකත් හොඳ වෙනවා. ඒ සමගම තියෙන ටූර්නමන්ට් එකේ කම්පිටිටිව්නස් එකත් වැඩි වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒත් එක්කම මොකද හොඳ සංවිධායක කමිටුවක් ඉන්නවා මේ අපේ Mercantile කමිටි එකේ. ඉතින් අපි මීට වැඩිය තවත් ඉදිරියට තවත් ටූර්නමන්ට්ස් කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න කියලා අපි මේ Mercantile ලෙවල් එකේ සහ ක්ලබ් ලෙවල් එකේ මීටත් වැඩිය හොඳ ටූර්නමන්ට්ස් ඕගනයිස් කරන්න සහ තව ටීම්ස් එකතු කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් තවත් හොඳයි. ඇත්තටම සතුටුයි Mercantile එකෙන් මේ වගේ දෙයක් ඕගනයිස් කරන එක සහ ඒකට ඉදිරිපත් වීම සම්බන්ධව.
ඒ වගේම තමයි කනිෂ්ක මෙම ක්ලබ් ලීග් ටූර්නමන්ට් එකෙන් ජයග්‍රහණය කරන කණ්ඩායමට අවස්ථාවක් උදා වෙනවා සවුත් ඒෂියන් බාස්කට්බෝල් ක්ලබ් චැම්පියන්ෂිප් එකේ තරඟ කිරීම සඳහා. මේක ප්‍රථම වතාවට තමයි සවුත් ඒෂියන් රීජන් එකේ මේ වගේ ක්ලබ් චැම්පියන්ෂිප් එකක් තරඟාවලියක් සංවිධානය කරන්නේ. මේක සඳහා අපේ සවුත් ඒෂියන් රීජන් එකේ හැම රටකින්ම ක්ලබ් ටීම් එකක් සහභාගී වෙන නියමිතයි. ඒක අප්‍රේල් මාසයේ 2 වෙනිදා සිට 7 වෙනිදා දක්වා චෙන්නයි නුවර ඉන්දියාවේ චෙන්නයි නුවර තමයි මේක පවත්වන්නේ. ඉතින් මේ වගේ අවස්ථාවක් ක්ලබ් ටීම් එකකට උදා වීම ගැන ඔබගේ අදහස් මොකක්ද?
ඇතරම අපේ ජාතික කණ්ඩායම සහ නියෝජනය කරන ක්‍රීඩකයොත් මෙම ක්ලබ්ස්වල ප්ලේ කරනවා. ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලන්ටත් හොඳ අවස්ථාවක් හොඳ එක්ස්පෝෂර් එකක් මේ වගේ එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එකක් ගන්න ලැබෙන එක සහ ජාත්‍යන්තර මට්ටමේ ක්ලබ් ටූර්නමන්ට් එකකට සහ අපේ ගොඩක් තරුණ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට ජාතික වශයෙන්ුත් තරඟ ප්‍රමාණය ලැබුණ අඩුයි. සෝ ඉතින් මේ වගේ එකකින් අපි හිතනවා තවත් හොඳ අත්දැකීම් ලබා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි ඉදිරි ජයග්‍රහණය කරන කණ්ඩායමට. ඉතින් සුබ පතන්න ඕනේ ජයග්‍රහණය කරන කණ්ඩායමට ගිහිල්ලා ඉදිරියේදී හොඳටම පර්ෆෝම් කරලා ඒ ටූර්නමන්ට් එකනොත් ඉස්සරහට යන්න පුළුවන් වෙන එක. ඒක ලොකුම අත්දැකීමක් වෙයි අපේ මේ තරුණ ක්‍රීඩකයන් සියලු දෙනාට.
ඔව් ඒ වගේම කනිෂ්ක අපි දකිනවා මෙම තරඟාවලිය දැන් මේ යන්නේ දෙවන තරඟය. මගේ අදහස අනුව නම් තාම මෙම ක්‍රීඩකයන් තරඟාවලියට හරියට පිවිසිලා නැහැ. මොකද අපි ඒකට හේතුව විදියට දකින්නේ සෑහෙන කාලෙකින් ඔවුන් මේ වගේ තරඟාවලියක සහභාගී වෙලා නැහැ. ඉතින් ඔබ දකින විදියට දැන් මෙතන ජ්‍යෙෂ්ඨ ක්‍රීඩකයන් සහ තරුණ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ගේ එකමුතුවක් තමයි මෙම තරඟාවලිය අපි දකින්නේ. ඔබ දකින විදියට සහ ඔබගේ අදහස් අනුව ඔබ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට දෙන්න තියෙන පණිවිඩය මොකක්ද? අපි දැනගන්න කැමතියි ඒ සම්බන්ධව.
තරඟ දිහා බැලුවම දැන් පළවෙනි තරඟේ සහ දැන් දෙවෙනි තරඟේ යන්නේ. ඉතින් තරඟ අත්දැකීම් තියෙන සහ තරඟ අත්දැකීම් අඩු ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා ඉන්නවා මේ ටීම්ස් වල. ඉතින් ගොඩ කාලයකට පස්සේ ටූර්නමන්ට් එකක් ප්ලේ කරනකොට ඉතින් මේ වගේ ෆස්ට් මැචස් වලදී අපේ ටීම් එකේ කම්බිනේෂන්ස් හදාගෙන සහ ඒ තියෙන පාසස් මිස්ටේක්ස් හදාගෙන තමයි ඉස්සරහට යන්න වෙන්නේ. කොහොමත් පළවෙනි මැචස් ඕනම ටූර්නමන්ට් එක ජාත්‍යන්තර ජාතික වශයෙන් වුණත් කණ්ඩායමක් ගොඩ කාලයකට පස්සේ නම් මේ තරඟ වදින්නේ. එතකොට ඒගොල්ලන්ට තියෙනවා ඒ අවස්ථාව අරගෙන කණ්ඩායමක් හැටියට එකකට ප්ලේ කරන්න. ඉතින් මුල් තරඟවලදී අපිට දකින්න පුළුවන් වෙයි ටිකක් අඩුපාඩු සහිත තරඟ. බට් ඉස්සරහට යනකොට අපිට ඒක තවත් තීව්‍ර තරඟ ටිකක් දැක ගන්න පුළුවන්. උණුසුම් තරඟ සහ තීරණාත්මක තරඟ ටිකක් ඉදිරියේදී බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්න පුළුවන් මේ ෆස්ට් මැචස් ටිකට පස්සේ ගෲප් මැච් වලකින් පස්සේ.
අවසන් වශයෙන් කනිෂ්ක අපි අපේ ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන් වෙනුවෙනුත් වචනයක් කතා කරමු. මොකද අපි ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන් නොමැතිව අපිට මෙම ක්‍රීඩාව ඉදිරියට ගෙන යන්න අමාරුයි. මොකද ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන්ගේ පැමිණීම මත තමයි මෙම තරඟාවලි සංවිධානය කිරීම සඳහා අපට අවශ්‍ය අනුග්‍රාහකයන් ඉදිරියට පැමිණෙන්නේ ප්‍රේක්ෂක ප්‍රතිචාර වැඩි වෙනකොට. ඉතින් ඔබ ජ්‍යෙෂ්ඨ ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් විදියට ඔබට මොනවාද කියන්න තියෙන්නේ අපේ ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන් වෙනුවෙන්?
කියන්න තියෙන ඇතරම මේ තරඟාවලියේ ගොඩ කාලයකට පස්සේ අපි මේ තරඟාවලිය සංවිධානය කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් තරඟාවලියෙන් ගොඩක් ආධුනික කියන්නේ සහ පාසල් ළමයින්ට අපි ආරාධනා කරන්න ඕනේ මේ වගේ තරඟ බලන්න, මේ වගේ තරඟවලට ඇවිල්ලා දේවල් ඉගෙන ගන්න, එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එක ගන්න. කොහොමද ඒ ඩිවිෂන් ටූර්නමන්ට් එකකදී තමන්ට ගන්න පුළුවන් අත්දැකීම්, මැචස් වල සිටුේෂන්ස්. ඉතින් හොඳම ලංකාවේ මම හිතන්නේ ඉන්න හොඳම ක්‍රීඩකයන් තමයි මේ ටූර්නමන්ට් එක ප්ලේ කරන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒ අයියලාගෙන් සහ මල්ලිලාගෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් උපරිම අත්දැකීම් ගන්න බලන්න එන්න කියලා අපි ආරාධනා කරන්න ඕන ඔක්කොමලට. මොකද ඒකෙන් ගොඩක් දේවල් බාස්කට් බෝල් කමියුනිටි එකටත් ලැබෙනවා. සහ අපි ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙන්න ඕනේ මේක විශේෂයෙන් සංවිධානය කරන කමිටුවට. මොකද ඒගොල්ලෝගේ තව මේ පුළුවන් තරම් මේක ප්‍රචාරය වැඩි කරලා මේකට එන ප්‍රමාණය වැඩි කරන්න හැකියාව ලැබෙන්න කියලා මම උණුසුම් සුබ පතනවා.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි කනිෂ්ක. That was Kanishka Vishwanath for you, the former Colombo Bulls and Blues basketball club player. He was a captain for DSNR College, a 5-time champion, schools champion, and we are glad to have him here today witnessing these games. And a very good few words spoken by him. So once again we are joining in the action. It's been a very close tussle, but the scoreboard doesn't say so. Bulls still leads the game by 12 points. They have extended it. We are almost nearing to the half time right now with 10 seconds left. So Samira cannot convert the free throw, neither the layup. And one last position for the Bulls to convert. They draw the foul? No. So another scrappy play. And both teams have been really scrappy in these two quarters. However, Bulls managed to scramble and get a 12-point lead at the halftime, 35 points to 24, mainly through their star guard, Pranit Udumalagala. And for Police, we have seen some good play by Krishan and Mithila on the boards. And also we have seen some good play by Samira Senarat. So a lot to play, 20 minutes left. Both teams fighting for a win. So we take a slight break for the halftime. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the third quarter action.
Couple of physical plays. This is Krishan with the brilliant fake.
Wow. Taking it all the way and finishing. Blues Basketball Club player, was a captain for DSRNA College, a 5-time champion. We are back with the third court action between the Colombo Bulls and Sri Lanka Police. So now here Bulls with numbers. Outlet pass, Jarrett cannot connect. Police with the rebound, and this is Venujan for Police. Disura with the smart play. To the cutting Chalmera, who goes for the shot but gets fouled by Shehan Udeanga. And he'll shoot free throws. So both teams getting quite a number of free throws. And this is the game of Sri Lanka Police. They always creep through, cut through to a lead. Through drawing fouls, getting to the line. And without you knowing, your lead would no longer exist. So the Bulls need to maintain their composure. They still rely on their long passes. And finally, Chenura connects after 8 misses. That's his second made 3. So that will boost his confidence for sure. And this is Disura straight away, looking for a long range. So this is Samira now controlling the game to Venujan, and now that's Disura. Wide open. Not seen the usual game Disura plays during his MVP season. He was brilliant from outside, from the mid-range, taking it all the way to the basket. But tonight, I have not seen his game yet. He's reluctant to shoot. New team, new setup, always takes time to build that chemistry, to get that confidence. So now the ball in his hands. This might keep him going. It's a quick pass. Looking to set it up for Mithila once again, down under. A long pass. And this once again knocks the ball off of his foot. Ball goes back to Bulls. They still maintain their 12-point lead. We are at the 8-minute mark now in the third quarter. Now this is Praneeth. Goes for the outside shot. Makes it. 3 triples now for Praneeth. He looks solid out of all the Bulls players. And he should be. So ball goes back to Chenura. That's confidence for you. Shooters keep shooting, and that shot will fall. So Chenura makes his 3rd triple, and Mithila called for the offensive foul. Too much of arm extension on that case. And the referee officials spotted it. So Venujan sits, and we see Yuganan back on the floor, and now Dimitri for Bulls. And now an offensive foul, illegal screen from Dasun. And the ball back with Police. So we haven't seen much of long shots taken by these Bulls. In fact, the police team, they have been trying to penetrate through the Bulls defense to take it to the rim and score under. A bit of contact there, but officials doesn't call anything. And a brilliant pass to a cutting Dasun by Praneeth. Dasun scores for Bulls. Lead extends. And now this is timeout time for Police. Definitely a quick 10-0 run by the Bulls. And now they sit on a commanding 22-point lead. 48 points to 26. We are now at the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. So once again, if you are just tuning in, this is day one of the Sri Lanka Basketball League, brought to you live by Pure TV, Pure Sports. We are at the Royal Indoor Sports Complex. This is game 2. The Sri Lanka Basketball League, organized by the Mercantile Services Basketball Association in collaboration with the Sri Lanka Basketball Federation. For the first time, we're seeing the Mercantile Basketball Association hosting a club league on behalf of the Sri Lanka Basketball Federation. This tournament is with utmost importance due to the champions of this Sri Lanka Basketball League qualifies to the South Asian Basketball Club Basketball Championship to be held in Chennai, India next month. So all to play for these 6 clubs. We are expecting this league to grow and continuation, and we hope the Sri Lanka Basketball Federation works on this format, bring in more teams, time to come, and make this one of the most attractive, sorted out league tournaments in the country, as we try our best to make our sport popular, to elevate our game to the level of popular sports in this country. So a big thank you goes out to all the players, coaches, officials, and the support staff around, the officials of both the Basketball Federation and the Mercantile Basketball Association for coming up in a very short time span to organize this league, which is definitely a boost to these players who have been thriving to play some basketball. And there you go, Chenura. Right now he's on a zone. Has made 3 quick triples, and now the Bulls are extending their lead to a commanding level. And finally, Yuganan makes that shot to end that Bulls run of 13 points to 0. Now Dasun working under, blocked by Yuganan. A scramble and ball back with Udyanga. 6 seconds on the shot, and Dimitri mid-range. Usually is very reliable on that range. Couldn't make it. And they get a fresh 14 back. And that's a poor pass. Turnover ball. Can Police capitalize? They do. Nicely done by Venujan. Took it all the way with the defense. Finishes in the rim. So Praneeth calling for a screen now. Goes outside. Quick pass inside. That's his strength. He's one of the top scorers in the country, but he's also one of the top passers. So these players, a lot of them motivated, watching the NBA, watching the EuroLeague, leagues which are at a very high level where we see multi-talented players, superstars taking part, and they try to add those skills to their game. And currently we see the NBA season coming, the regular season coming to an end with less than 20 games left. And just like the NBA season, we need our players to play in long leagues if they are to elevate their level of play. Because tournaments organized in a span of 1 or 2 weeks. Yes, it's a start, but we need longer league tournaments where the players can engage, play a lot of games, build their craft, get to showcase their talent, which will definitely attract more spectators, by which we attract more sponsors to this game. So this is the aim of starting the Sri Lanka Basketball League. So we hope and pray that the authorities who controls this game, who handles this game, will continue this for time to come. A senior level league for the clubs, and then junior leagues as well for the youngsters, and for both men and women. So Krishan once again showcasing his talents. He's really strong in taking that ball through the lane all the way to the rim. And what a brilliant pass there by Pranit. Timely cut by Udayanga. Picture perfect pass, and Udayanga finishes. Lead extends to 24 points now, 58 points to 34. Rather 32. We are down to the 2-minute mark in this third quarter. Bulls now controlling the game, controlling the pace, and that's where they would like to be as the tournament progresses. They have to play more competitive basketball. So Anushka comes back in as we see Chanura takes a breather. And now this is Udayanga to Isuru. Brilliant pass. But Tarindu couldn't hold on to it and turn over ball. Now this is Police. Venujan, mid-range. Ball has bounced. 2 points for Venujan. And a wayward pass by Anushka. Turnover ball. That's the 16th turnover the Bulls have committed, despite the commanding lead, and that's Yuganan for you. Bully ball through the defense, turns around, draws the foul, makes the basket, chance for a three-point play, and the Police score moves to 36. Cannot finish the three-point play. And a line violation there by Rajita. And the ball back with Bulls. Down to the 1 minute mark. Bulls commanding. Leads. Udayanga cannot convert. Not happy with the call. Was looking for a foul. And now Yuganan once again works down under on those offensive boards. You work hard, you get rewarded. Rewarded with 2 free throws and time to make those. Makes the first. Makes them both. And score lead cut down to 20 points now. 58 to 38. Down to 1 minute. Udayanga open. Cannot make the basket. Police with the rebound. A lot of encouragement coming from the Police bench now. They look to cut this lead down before the end of the quarter. Venujan misses the open layup. Yet another miss by Udayanga from deep. And now they crowd the point guard. And some billion ball movement to score. That's Bulls basketball for you. And another foul drawn here by Police. This is Benujan going to the line. The last play of the quarter. This is Kisaja going for the long range shot. Cannot make it. But Bulls would be happy at where they are right now. Leading by 20. 60 points to 40. And we move to the last quarter now. As both teams once again discussing their strategies out. So those two are tuning in right now. This is the Sri Lanka Basketball League 2025. Game 2 happening here on day 1. The Colombo Bulls leading 60 points to 40 against the Sri Lanka Police. Earlier we saw Sri Lanka Army dominating the Sri Lanka Air Force for a comfortable win. And now you're seeing the highlights. Rather, you're seeing the two teams now in their huddles, getting ready for the fourth quarter. So if there is any chance rather, the Police lads to get in this game, they need some good stops and then convert and cut into that lead at the start of the fourth quarter. And we haven't seen them taking many long-range shots. So one way to go would be to look for some long-range shots, make the Bulls defense work, which is right now sitting comfortably inside the D, knowing that the long shots are not going to come. And that's one way that the Bulls have been able to get on those fast breaks, have shown good transition, and they have scored most of their points through breaks. So we are expecting to give you all these stats as well by day 2. Being day 1, the technical crew is still working hard to bring these pictures alive to you. And game stats with 2 will soon be aired live, which will give you more in detail stats on the game. And now we start the 4th quarter. Immediately Police trying to attack, and finally we see a long shot. And just as I said, that should be a strategy for the Police to look for some long shots, make the Bulls defense work. So lead cut down to 17, and turnover number 16 for the Bulls. So Yuganan now playing under, looking for it. A nice hook, a quick 5 points for the Police. Lead cut down to 15. Interesting times now as the fans expect a close game. Let's see what the boys from Police can do. And another miss. And Police advances ball. Another outside shot. Good by Yuganan. Rebounds the miss. Attacks the rim. Draws the foul. Gets to the line. And a chance to able to cut this lead down to 13. Which will be the closest margin for a long time. Bulls have been managing to hold on to their 20-plus margin for almost 1.5 quarters now. But as we say, free throws are important. You're going to miss them both. And this is the chance for Bulls. And immediately Praneeth shows his class. So Jared advances. Praneeth calling for the screen, looking to penetrate, looking for Dasun inside. Cannot make a pass. And Chenura looking for his 5th three-pointer. Doesn't convert. And now Yuganan open under. Easy makes. That was a nice pass there by Samira to Yuganan. Good game awareness by Samira. And looks like offensive foul. And Praneeth immediately going to see if his counterpart was okay. It's good gamemanship there by Praneeth. So that's a very poor pass by Benujan. And another miss by Udayanga. Looks for the outlet pass. And that's Chenura, the sharpshooter, with his 5th make from that range. He's been having an awesome game after that early slump. Oh, brilliant pass by Chenura. Udanga with the finish. And some staring down by both players, Udanga and Yuganan. You want some physical play in these games. That's where the players will have to learn when they take their game to the next level. When they go on international tournaments, they would meet a lot of big players who plays a lot of physical game, who plays a physical game. So these kind of games should be used to advantage rather, which definitely going to help them. So still Bulls are able to maintain their 20-point lead, 67-47. We are at the 6-point mark now in the third quarter. And Praneeth, once again, showing his class. You don't give that space to him, he's going to make it 9 times out of 10. And immediately Venujan tries to respond, cannot convert. And now Chanura with attacking, trying to attack, opts to pass it out. And Praneeth controls once again. He's been the floor general for the day. He's been making all the plays, all the moves. And now he looks to add to his tally. And changes from both teams. Isuru coming in for Dasun for Bulls. And Yuganan takes a break, gets some rest, come back strong in the last few minutes. He's done a good job for Team Police. And this is Praneeth trying to penetrate, look for the open Udyanga, and he airballs it. And just like that, from nowhere, Chenura manages to knock that ball out of Samira. And Bulls get back the position. But with 6 seconds left, they need to go quick. This is Isuru. Once again, a air ball. Should have been a shot clock violation, but referees decide to play on. And that's a foul. Good work there by the Police point guard, who dons the number 23 jersey. And this is Isuru. Oh, brilliant fake. Can't finish. Open shot for Chenura once again. He nails it. He's having a field day. Hitting his 6th triple for the day. Certainly he has got his touch back. And now Mithila, mid-range. He's been so good from there all his career. Kind of out of sorts now, being a veteran player, but still able to hit one of those shots. And that's Jared. What a remarkable story it has been for Jared. ACL tear in September, playing for the Mercantile League tournament. Had to go through all that rehab after surgery, and it's nice to see him back playing basketball. So we are into the last 3 minutes of the game. Bulls have managed to extend their lead now to 25 points. As we see their coach clearing the bench, giving the bench some key minutes to get used to these situations, these conditions, as much tougher opponents await. Once again, a poor pass and another turnover. And this is Police now back with the ball. Quick outlet pass. Mithila trying for his trademark hook. Cannot make it. Bulls looking to go fast. Dimitri, the nifty move. Too many passes, not looking to shoot. And that commits a turnover. 75 to 50 points. Bulls leading. So both teams looking to use these minutes to good effect, as the game is almost certainly sealed by the Bulls now, as we are down to 2 minutes. Once again, too many passes. But that's Kisaja, the young Bull, the rookie, one of the two rookies for the Colombo Bulls, making his first points in club basketball. That would feel really good for him. Once again, Udyanga trying to pass rather than shoot. Commits their 21st turnover. So tomorrow is going to be another big day. We will be having 2 games. Two key games, and we'll see the stronger Colombo Basketball Club favorites. One of the favorites, I would say, will take to court. So 2 exciting games tomorrow, and all that coverage will be live through Pure Sports. Down to the last minute of the game. That's Rajita with the points for Police. Extends their, cuts down the margin to 28. The margin being of utmost importance in a league tournament, where when you try to get to the knockouts, there could be situations where points are crucial. So 5 quick points for them. Lead cut down to 25. This would be the last position for the game. Been an interesting one. At the start, Bulls were really scrappy, but then they got back to their groove. Shots start falling, Defense start clicking. And that's the end of the game with a win for the Colombo Bulls in the Sri Lanka Basketball League. Game 2 action just ends here at the Royal Indoor Sports Complex. So it's been a thrilling day of basketball. Earlier, Sri Lanka Army had the better of Sri Lanka Air Force. And just as the teams exchange their handshakes, we'll
Goes
take
back to Chenura. And this is the chance for Bulls. Now Yuganan open under. Easy makes. Looks for the outlet pass. And too many passes. But that's kiss.
so the strong Bulls team coming out as winners. Their shots started falling. Chenura was in sublime form after that early slump. So a lot of positives for the Bulls. Meanwhile, Police, they should rather give more opportunities to their young players or have some good rotations and look to shoot from outside. So a lot of things to ponder for them before coming for their second game. So as we wind up day 2, thanks a lot for joining us. You were tuning into Pure Sports, and we hope to see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock for Game 3 of the Sri Lanka Basketball League. Until then, good night from us.